Hi everyone, my beautiful souls. I'm so happy to have you guys here. I'm so happy to have you guys here, and I'm so excited to have this new addition to my channel. I really love it. I really love it. And I can't wait for our first live on Monday. I've never done one of those before. I've done I've been playing around with the you versus them, which have been really fun so far on the regular channel, which is the hybrid of going live and pre-recorded. Meaning they're pre-recorded and then you premiere them. For those of you that have joined me there, you know what I'm talking about. But you're able to watch it live with the subscribers. So I always watch it with you guys and join the live chat and talk with you guys while I do those. And I had such a fun experience interacting with you guys on a more personal level that it's kind of what started making me think about adding new additions to the channel, like the members. Like I really enjoyed, and it's not just about me. I just think it's so beautiful. It does something, you know, it's just I feel like it raises my vibration, and you guys too. There's just interacting as a collective, it's just beautiful, sharing our stories together, being able to do that and just being grateful for each other instead of just posting a video and disappearing is a beautiful experience. So it guided me to want to add stuff to this channel, and then I started reading into the whole members thing. And I love it. And I know the members community is just going to grow a little bit more. But not everybody on the channel, I'm sure, is going to join it. So when we do the lives, like the actual lives, that they're not hybrid. It's like I'm actually recording while you guys are watching and reading your comments and stuff. That's going to be fun because it's a smaller amount of you watching. So I get to interact with you guys more. It's going to be really fun. And don't forget to, and I'm sorry for the long intro, but we're new here. So, don't forget to submit your 2 questions on Sunday, only Sundays. If you send me an email for the contest, any other day of the week that's not Sunday, you're immediately disqualified. I just have to have rules because otherwise, and boundaries, because otherwise my inbox becomes messy and bombarded, and it would be impossible, and then just ruin the experience for everybody. So then don't forget, and then on the lives on Monday, I will announce who won. I do want to point out, this has been a long intro. I apologize. I do want to point out, I didn't really make that announcement. If for some reason you can't make the live and you happen to be the winner, don't stress out about it, because it still stays up. So you can watch it. And I'll timestamp like when the free reading, excuse me, I'll timestamp when the free reading starts. So if you can check if you missed it and, hear it. All right. And also, I'm sorry if it's dark. It's 6 a.m. All right, let's see the energy for today. But remember, these are timeless. Oh, geez. All right, 4 of Swords. Well, I don't know why I said, oh, geez. And that's actually a good energy. Oh, I'm getting something from that. The Star card was at the bottom, which is healing. This is the 4 of Swords. We're using the Hermetic deck today, which have messages in the bottom that are useful. 4 of Swords is meditating, being in a calm state, not letting anything affect you. Going within to just find peace, find your center. Like if you've been really stressed. It says Lord of Rest from Strife. I did get that energy where I was like, oh God. So you must have been going through a lot of turmoil lately, or just, heavy feelings and stress and anxiety for no reason, etc. But finally, you're at a place where you just it's like the culmination where you have no choice but to just rest from the strife. But remember, these dailies are also meant for like warnings or advice from spirit for the day. So they're advising you. I mean, it could transfer into the week. They are timeless. They are advising you to do that today. And that's the first card. Because there's a healing that needs to take place in regards to whatever is causing you this stress. Because it was followed by the Star card. The Star card is healing, hope, faith, cleansing your aura, cleansing your energy. Whatever's clinging to you that is causing this strife. This is the divine asking you to rest from the, pause for a second. Stop thinking about the negative for today and instead go within in a peaceful state and just think about what needs to be healed within you so that this situation can get better. Whether you're talking to someone or not, no matter what this deals with. I honestly get that there are things going on with you, your love life, etc., lots of stress all around, but it's deeper than that. You're starting to realize like childhood wounds and things that are the reason that these things are occurring. You're starting to see a connection between everything. But for whatever reason, I'm getting like a big shame and guilt energy. Now remember, if someone's in your life, this could pertain to them and not so much you. But for the most of you, I'm getting it's a you vibe. Like you might maybe you said something that wasn't misinterpreted by another person, or you're realizing, your behaviors are not that great, or you're starting to recognize what part you take in, what part you have in the strife that's going on in your life, and it's starting to make you feel guilty. They don't want you to be stuck in that energy. Remember, the Star card also means like divinely guided. This whole situation that you're going through right now is a blessing. It's happening. It was written to happen this way so that you can heal and live the life that you're meant to live. That's why everything is culminating right now, and that might be very stressful. All of this happens so that you can get to this point to rest from the strife and think about it. If you feel like you have ruined stuff around you, like ruined your finances, a decision you made affected your workplace, an argument with your family, a significant other, you name it, okay? Take it as it resonates. And you feel like there is no hope, and that's why you feel like you just need to surrender, there actually is hope. This is going to change. That's the message for today. But the message for today is lay low, lay low. Because also the Star card is hearing. I'm channeling, so it's not just that I'm not pulling cards. Anything goes for the dailies, including the length. Some may be long, some may be shorter, depending on what they want to share. They have information, meaning the divine has information to share with you that's going to guide you on the path, your journey, and they are going to enlighten you with what needs to be done next. I'm getting you're going to get a glimpse. Show me the High Priestess and the Sun card, right? They're going to give you a glimpse, Wheel of Fortune, of what's coming next. It's not your imagination. And it's good. Now they're going to show you what steps you need to take to heal the situation. Remember, these are daily, so the message today is they are pushing you to go within just to rest from the strife. Because the thing is that your thoughts create your reality. So sometimes you get so overwhelmed that you stay in that energy naturally and then you perpetuate it. I really hope, I don't know if I said this in the beginning, I hope that the ambiance isn't affecting you guys. It's darker. But these are very early. And it's like 6 in the morning. And there's something about not wanting to turn the lights on or speak very loudly at 6 in the morning sometimes. Okay. What else do they want to say, Spirit? Oh, the Blasted Tower. You know, what's interesting is the Blasted Tower, it's just a tower card, but in this deck, it's called the Blasted Tower, and the message underneath says, Lord of, I love this deck. It's one of my favorites. Lord of the hosts of the mighty. The mighty meaning the divine. They are the ones that blasted this tower. It's not just a tower moment. The Blasted Tower. That means like explosion. Like the divine, I told you, it's like a culmination. Like they put you in a place right now where that tower needed to fall. A tower is an old foundation. Something that's affecting your life and causing a lot of strife. And it was crumbling. It was crumbling. But not enough healing has been taking place. And you're meant to have something beautiful by the end of this year. Huge Wheel of Fortune vibes, blessings, career, love, you name it. So it's a blessing, these tower, this sudden upheaval, etc. Because it's like the divine was like, all right, this is crumbling too slow. So I'm going to blast this foundation so that we can build a new one that you deserve. That's why this is happening. It's written in the stars to happen this way. Okay? The Tower card is also something happening suddenly. And I always see it as maximum 8 days. And because it came out in the middle, not the first one, and like the beginning, it's like they're asking you to rest from strife and hear their advice and heal and calm your energy, because there is going to be another tower moment coming soon this week. That can take form in a lot of ways, guys. It can be an argument. It can be something at work, family. It can be anything. Honestly, it could even be a meltdown. It can be, and this happens to me all the time, it happens to humans, you taking a rest from strife, going within to think about what you need to heal. And then in that thinking, you go deeper as you meditate and you really realize your part in things, and it makes you think about the childhood wounds and the things that make you the way you are, that are affecting your life. And that's a tower moment within itself, because that'll bring up feelings that were repressed, that you kept inside, tears, etc. So this can also be, because the star card makes me think that or feel that, and I'm seeing it, of like the rest from strife. Calm down. They're going to, it's divinely guided, cause a tower moment, but for healing. It may be a cathartic experience, like a release, so that they can show you what the next step is. I'm getting there's always someone else involved, but these are dailies, so it's supposed to be just advice for the day. But for some of you, there is someone else involved in this. Well, a lot of people. I'm getting a lot of people. This is like family. I'm seeing family issues, job, everything. But for romance, if you had some kind of conflict with somebody recently, there's going to be a conversation. I kept saying that the last 2 readings on the members. But there is anger within them still. So they're going to approach you in that way. They want you to be in a more healed, aware, calm state, so that when this person approaches you in this way, Tower card, you can help heal the situation. Look at that. I was just about to split it, but see, when it stands out like that and I channeled it, I have to freaking pull it out. And that's amazing. That's amazing. It's the Wheel of Fortune. There is nothing more beautiful to me than... That's why I channel so much. It's not for validation or anything like that or whatever, to prove the spirit is here. You guys know that. But there is something so beautiful to see how much spirit loves us, that they confirm things in this way. Just to give you that peace. This whole message is about the divine giving you peace. What was it that I was saying before this even came out? They want you to meditate, take a rest from strife, so that you can go into this place and heal. And that in that meditation or rest from strife, they're going to show you things. They're going to show you what door is about to open for you. And then I mentioned like the Wheel of Fortune, like with just luck. A change in events, a change in luck, a change, like, because that's what I was saying. Like, you might think that something, that's what I channeled. I'm not sure what I said, but you can skip back. I said something along the lines of like, you might think that something like is so over, and in all areas of your life, because of how much things have been damaged or sabotaged. But in this meditation, rest from strife, they're going to show you that it's not. And in the form of the Wheel of Fortune, they're going to show you how things are going to change. And this is going to happen suddenly. Listen, there is no better place than the Wheel of Fortune to come out than after the Tower. No better combination. I don't think I've ever had that combination on this channel. Honestly, because it would stand out to me. Because every time I say tower moment, it's such a common phrase. It's like isolated. I don't think I've ever had that combination. So this is huge. First of all, it's a major arcana, so it's a big soul lesson. This is a karmic payout, a blessing. No better place than for the Wheel of Fortune to come out than after the Tower. Because what that means is an old foundation being destructed like once and for all, so that you can have your blessing right away. Remember, it's destroying an old foundation so a new one can be built. This is like, once and for all, you're going to conquer this hurdle within yourself with a relationship. Once and for all. Finally, so many Tower moments. And it's like, that's it. Change. Wheel of Fortune. You're on a new life path. Rest today. I'm telling you, there's going to be the Wheel of Fortune is also like a epiphany, and so is the Tower card. The Tower card and Wheel of Fortune together screams epiphany. The epiphany that you're going to have today, following this advice, not running away from your issues. It's like, that's it. That's it. Like, it's a that's it moment. Your life is going to change. You know, usually the dailies are supposed to be shorter because, you know, they're dailies. And I say that every daily, but energy has been so strong that it is what it is, and I honor that. And I don't really think that I'm capable of doing really short readings. These are not going to be like 2 hours like my usual one in the channel, but thorough enough. Thorough enough. And it's always posted in the morning, so if you listen on your car ride to work, it's a chunk of time. What's this? Queen of Cups with the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is always juggling two options and being in between two worlds. But they never guide me to a deck for no reason. Because in this deck, the Two of Pentacles has a different meaning. It says Lord of Harmonious Change. The confirmation is crazy. I don't have to repeat everything I just said because that is exactly what I just said. You've been in between two worlds for so long. Conflict, peace, conflict, peace. Finally, epiphany, you're going to have the harmonious change. Something is changing quickly. And in a relationship I saw the Emperor and the Empress. I hate to make everything about love because this is deeper than that. But in particular, if you had some kind of Tower moment with someone recently, once and for all, something is going to come to light that is going to bring serious harmonious change. And it takes form it takes place by somebody being the Queen of Cups. That's also the card of Cancer. We're still in Cancer season, if that resonates with you somehow. What's Cancer? Nurturing, home, being receptive. It's feminine energy. The Queen of Cups is loving, receptive. Maybe you used to explode a lot or have anger. Or, again, there's strife here. You're switching to this Queen of Cups energy. And it brings harmonious change. This is like peace coming. Tell me more, tell me more. The Hierophant. Wow. The Hierophant could be a spiritual awakening. Elevating. A commitment. Things being official. So this harmonious change, it's like I said, it's like the once and for all. You're going to notice that this cycle's going to... with freaking Temperance. With freaking Temperance. Everything is confirmed. You're going to notice that once and for all, you in your life are making the change. Like you're going to have the strength to have balance in a situation and keep it that way, officially. And this may resonate in your life in many ways, but if it's in a relationship, then yes, that too. This is a beautiful spread. I'm going to get another deck right now. I'll use the mermaid one. Any additional messages? But I think that was good for today. 1. There's something important that's going to come out in here. I know it. 2. Yes, Spirit. What was that? 3. Hold on. Well, look what's at the bottom. I channeled this. I channeled both of these cards. This is the Ace of Swords and the Sun card. Beautiful. I channeled both of these. Ace of Swords, and all of it is confirmation. The Ace of Swords is like clarity, truth, mental clarity, truth. Especially next to the Sun, which is the happiest card in the deck. But the Sun is also the divine light, and it means illumination. Something's going to be illuminated to you, and something's going to be like, literally this means clear as day. The Sun is daytime. The Sword is clarity. This combination means literally clear as day. This says, if there was an image for the phrase clear as day, it's the Ace of Swords followed by the Sun card. Something is coming to light also in the form of communication with somebody else that's going to bring good news. And you're finally, because again, they never guide me a deck for no reason. Do you notice that this Ace of Swords is supposed to be the sword of a new beginning with clarity, truth, communication, the sword of truth? Do you notice, though, that in this deck, again, they never guide me to a deck for no reason. The Ace of Swords is lying down at the bottom of a sunken ship. My left ear just started ringing so loud. And it's stuck underneath a rope. So you have been stuck for a long time. And finally you see the light. They're still underwater and they're looking up and the sun is beaming. Finally you see the light, you see the way out. And this is coming in the form of mental clarity through the meditation, through the rest of strife. But I did channel, so I'm sticking to that there's going to be a conversation with somebody. Take it as it resonates. That's going to bring a lot of happiness and clarity. And you're going to have harmonious change. And you're going to commit to that. You're You're going to commit to that together, and it is going to happen. Even if you thought it was impossible. This is like a very honest communication. Like honest. Like letting it all out. A cathartic conversation. Whoa. Did I channel the World's card? Yeah. Oh, and there's the counter. Oh, wow. There's the counterpart to the Queen of Cups. Literally, like, underneath it. So now we're confirming that there is someone else involved here for a lot of you. Because the King and the Queen of Cups, you get two of the same suit like that. That's a pair. That's a divine pair. And I said this is going to change once and for all. This King, the King of Cups, does not wear his heart on his sleeve. But he's very loving. Very loving. So this might be a stoic person holding that cup of love for dear life. There's a lot of lack of trust here. But in your change of being more, take it as it resonates. It's going to be vice versa. Your receptivity and commitment to changing or vice versa is going to inspire this person to actually show their cup to you and have some kind of union. Now, not everything is a love reading here, guys, or a fairy tale. So this energy can happen in other areas of your life. This can be with a parent. This can be an aspect of yourself. This can happen in the workplace. I channeled also the World's card. Beautiful. She has a world in her hand. Look at all that energy around that planet. Wow, it's powerful. That means you finally have your world under control. And that's the main message. This is the closing out of a cycle for good, finally. So that harmonious change can happen then. This is a union. But this can also be like, because King is masculine energy, Queen is feminine energy, like the balancing of masculine and feminine energy within yourself. Right? But this is huge partnership vibes. What's this? I have to laugh, you guys. I have to, because I keep trying to stay away from it being like a love reading. Did you know this was the first one to fly out, skip back, and it flew out aggressively. It was like... smack. I heard the smacking noise, and it fell aggressively on top of the Tower card, which is like sudden. But for some reason, I wasn't guided to flip it immediately because I saw the King of Cups, so that stood out to me first thing because of the Queen of Cups. I just instantly wanted to talk about the fact that we have a pair on the table. You know what this is? None other than the Two of Cups. A partnership, a relationship, the beginning of one. It could also be a friendship, but this is love. I can't believe it. I was just saying that. I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't want everything to be a love reading. And then here, the Two of Cups, and it came out in such a dramatic way. And I always take everything as an omen. You see, this deck got damaged. Something sticky got stuck on it. And when I would rip them apart, like the paper came off on both sides. So there was some kind of damage or lack of trust or something that happened on for both parties, you and this person. And there was like a damage in the relationship, but you're going to be able to overcome that. It's not lost. Wow. She's a mermaid and he's human. It's like kind of like the Little Mermaid story. So that might be the energy of like, literally, you felt like this, there's no hope for this coming together. Like, I'm a mermaid, he's a human. He, I love him so much, but he can't, it's just, I'm talking figuratively, the message and the image. There's like, I love him, but he cannot survive underwater. So I guess there's like no hope for this. But they come together. Look at him in the boat. Didn't I say that finally the King of Cups has a lot of love to give, but what I said was, the words that came out of my mouth, I said, he holds on to that cup for dear life and doesn't really show everything because he can't unless you're the Queen of Cups, like nurturing and receptive. But finally, you guys are gonna show it to each other. This image of the Two of Cups shows them coming together, hands intertwined, sharing the cup with each other. He has one cup on her mouth so she can drink water out of his cup or whatever's in it. And she's offering her cup on his mouth so he can drink out of her cup. It's beautiful. Something is changing. Jeez, we have to get the yucky card. This is what's changing, though. Because if this came out by itself, I'd be like, ah. But I said something is changing. They wanted to emphasize what's changing. The Seven of Swords. Deception, self-deception, sneakiness, sabotage. That's what's changing. I just split this. And they just want to confirm it. The Lover's card. Because somebody's able to finally... Look at the image here. Look in the mirror. And make a change. Gorgeous. All right, I think that's what we have today. But remember, the main message they want you to take away from this is to rest from strife today so that you can allow this process to happen. Now I'm going to pull one of these oracles. Oh my God. Perfect. I mean, they confirm everything. I love it. Responsibility. You are aware of the power of your thoughts, Ace of Swords, and the amount of love you express. Responsibility, taking responsibility for things. You are aware of the power of your thoughts and the amount of love you express. Somebody was withholding love. It might be mutual because your thoughts, you would get in your mind and it would make you like not really come forward in a loving way, and because there's like no trust here. But you realize now with this Ace of Swords and the Sun card, this clarity, that all you have to do is change your thoughts, let go, rest from that strife, see things more positive, and you're aware of how much your thoughts can affect what you see in this person. So that affected the amount of love you guys offered each other, but it shows here that you're gonna... How did this turn into a love reading? I always try, like, I literally was like, you know, these are dailies, so it doesn't always have to be about love. But, like, there's the Lover's card and the Two of Cups, man. So, because I think this message, but the message on the top started off with you and everything in your life. And then I guess there's an additional layer here for someone that's in some kind of love relationship. Hold on, I'm going to take one more. Might as well. You know that this one was on the top, shuffled, came out anyway. Action. You have the courage to express the unique, loving colors of your soul. Yeah, someone was holding back, not opening your heart space, but it's being blasted. Blasted Tower. Your heart's about to blast open. And this person. All right, love and light.